Good morning, students. Today we will start with the first chapter of your English language. I'm sure you have done this chapter quite a number of times in your previous classes as well. The sentence is again a common chapter. You'll always find this as the first chapter of your book. Now, sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. I'm sure you all know how to frame a sentence, and unless and until it is making a complete sense, we just cannot call it a sentence. There are different kinds of sentences again. We have assertives, interrogatives, imperatives, optatives, exclamatory. Now, there are different kinds. I'm sure you all know about it, but we'll just go through it once more. Assertives are the simple sentences. We also call them declaratives. Assertives are again divided into two. You can see affirmative or negative. Now, affirmative means the positive sentences where there's no negative in it. For example, the boy is sincere. You can see that. And negative sentences are sentences where we use a negative word. For example, the boy is not sincere. So the word not shows that we are talking about a negative sentence. Now, after assertives, we have interrogatives. You can see interrogatives are the questions that we form when we have to ask something from the other person. So these interrogatives could be, or they always end with a question mark. For example, where do you live? What is your name? What is the name of the movie? So any question, any inquiry is an interrogative. And you have to make sure that if you are writing an interrogative sentence, it should end with a question mark. That is very important. If there's no question mark, it is an incomplete sentence and it will not make any sense. So remember, in sentences, not only these kind of sentences, exclamatory mark or question mark, or I can say the punctuation marks are very important, right? Now see the third one, imperatives. Imperatives, I'm sure you must have done it. These are the request, command, and then apart from that, order, right? For example, they've given it here, even forbidding. Forbidding is not letting you do something. So open the door is one. Chase the thief is the second sentence. So open the door, it could be a request. Please open the door. Chase the thief, it could be a command, right? So remember that. I have put full stops here. I don't know how come they are not visible. Yes, there are full stops. So remember, you have to make sure that your punctuation marks are clear so that they can be seen. After imperatives, you have optative. Now see here, may God bless you. Optatives are a wish or a prayer. So wherever there's a wish or a prayer, remember, you have to put an exclamatory mark there. After that optative, we have exclamatory. Exclamatory, I'm sure you understand the sudden burst of feelings or how you express your sudden feelings are the exclamatory words. For example, what a beautiful dress, alas, he's dead. Now, all these sentences again, they show the sudden feelings. So, these are the exclamatory sentences. Again, exclamatory mark is very important. There are words like oh, wow, hooray, bravo. All these are your exclamatory words. Now, I hope you have understood the kinds of sentences. Remember, there's an exercise on page number 6, exercise number A. They have given the jumbled words. You just have to make a proper sentence out of it. Come to page number 7 again. They have given some expressions, those sentences that you need to read. You can read it, right? And after that, there's another exercise number C that says you have to write interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences in front of it. They have given another exercise after that, number D. Read aloud and write proper sentences with each group of words. So you'll have to read it, and again they have given you jumbled exercises. You have to shuffle the words and write them in a proper manner with the exclamatory mark if required, question mark if required, or a full stop, right? And of course the capital letters. Please do remember that as well. After that, you can see another exercise, number E. Read aloud and use the sign of exclamation for such type of, most of the sentences or most of the exercises given here are read aloud. That means whenever you have time, just do one thing, read these sentences. Read them loudly so that you can hear and understand whether it's an imperative, exclamatory, question, optative, right? So just go through these exercises. Now come to the page number 8. They have given here another exercise that is important. Now this is the one that we need to do. This is the one that we will discuss as well, right? That in the top you can see it says transformation of sentences, how you can transform the sentence from one form to another, how you can change it, right? They've given it here, what a lazy boy he is, exclamatory. He is a lazy boy. So we have removed the exclamatory mark and exclamatory word. I'll just write it for you. I'll explain it. See, the sentence is, what a lazy boy he is. And there's an exclamatory mark which shows that it is an exclamatory sentence. Now when you change it from exclamatory to assertive, what you have to keep in mind is you'll remove the signs of exclamatory, for example, words like this and the mark. And you have to frame a simple sentence. Is that clear? You don't know, you have to make sure that it is no more exclamatory but a simple sentence. So he is a lazy boy. Right? Fine. So this is the first one. Then they have given the second one here, affirmative. I hope you remember affirmatives are the positive sentences. For example, he answered correctly. He answered full stop is important again. And when you change it to negative, he did not, I'm sorry, he did not answer correctly. So you can see what we have done. We have put a negative, right? To change it from affirmative to negative. If you have to change it back, again you'll be removing it and you'll get the positive answer. The same here. If you have to change an assertive into exclamatory, you'll use words and the exclamatory mark to do the same. The same happens with a question. I'll explain that as well. See the question part here, interrogative. Who wishes to be poor? Now it's a question. I've put a question mark here. It's a question. Who wishes to be poor? When you change it from interrogative, it will change to, they've given it here in your exercise itself. I've taken this from your exercise. There is none. Who wishes to be poor? Right, so this is how I've changed it to assertive sentence. Assertive has got affirmative and negative, so don't worry about the negative in it. It is still an assertive sentence. So who wishes to be poor is a question again. You can see the question marks, and then this is the assertive form of it. So I've got this word here, right? So this is how you'll change it, or you can change it back again. Fine. Make sure you know how to transform these sentences, because we have one exercise that is very important and I really wish to do it with you. The rest of the exercises were all read aloud. Make sure that you do not copy them in your notebook. I'll let you know, you just need to copy this exercise in your notebook that is given on page number 8. Write the first 10 sentences of this exercise that you need to copy. Now I really want you to open your book so that I can discuss the answers with you. Okay, let's continue. See the first sentence. Change the following sentences as directed. So what they have done is they have given right in front of the sentence, they've given the instruction how you have to change it. See the sentence number 1, Socrates could not help being what he was. And it is given in the bracket interrogative. So you have to change it to interrogative. So could say, okay, the question will become, can Socrates help being what he was? It will change to positive. It is here negative, but when you change it to a question, it will become positive. You can see the way I've done it here. It is in the positive, but here I've used none. It is in the negative, but still an assertive sentence. See the next one. Does anything succeed like success? You have to change it to assertive. Nothing succeed like success is the correct answer. Right? Next is, they accepted all our proposals. So you have to change it to negative. They did not accept all our proposals. I hope you're writing the sentences down, or if you want, I can write them for you. Right? It is a charming scenery. What a charming scenery it is. You're changing it into exclamatory. Right? Number 5. You are not to spit in public places. Imperative. Do not spit in public places. Right? Imperative, you understand? It's a command and an order. So, an order, do not spit in public places. Did Baba Amte not fight for the rights of the poor? So, it is negative. We'll change it to positive. Baba Amte fought for the rights of the poor, in fact. Baba Amte fought for the rights of the poor. Number 7, you are to leave my room at once. So imperative, an order. Leave my room at once. Right? You'll remove you are too. I remained silent. Negative. I did not remain silent. With did, remember, you'll be using the first form, so remained will change to remain. I did not remain silent. Why shouldn't we stand for the national anthem? Assertive. We should stand for the national anthem. We should stand for the national anthem. Number 10, we can never displease the boss. To interrogative, who can displease the boss? Never is here, so we'll not put any negative in the question. Who can displease the boss? That is it. So till question number 10, make sure that you do it nicely, these 10 sentences in your notebook. If you have doubt, you can always come back to the video, watch the video, you'll get all the answers here itself. Now see, after that on the same page number 8, they have given some negative sentences. Is plus not is equal to isn't, right? I'll just write it here for you. When you're changing it into negative, how we can still do it? For example, is plus not is equal to isn't. You must have seen this quite a number of times. Isn't, right? See the next one, are plus not. Are plus not, this is negative, is equal to aren't. Right? After that we have do plus not will change to don't. I'm sure you already are using these words. If you are, that is good. Does plus not doesn't. Right? After that we have can plus not. Of course you can write cannot, but it is can't. Right? After that we have not is equal to haven't. Can you see that? How we are merging two words together and forming a negative. After haven't we have has plus not. You do have space, you can see it. It is hasn't. You will not say has not, it will change, the pronunciation will change and it will become hasn't. Hasn't, haven't, can't, doesn't, don't, aren't, isn't. Right? Now we have will not and did not. That is again important. Let's see, I'll do it here. Will not, and then we have did not. Will not will become won't, right? And did not will become didn't. That is it, right? So remember, this is how you will be forming negatives. Remember, please do keep in mind these apostrophes that you can see, right? Do not place them here and there. It is the fixed place, right? So this is how you can form negative sentences. After that, they have given one more exercise on page number 9. Make these positive sentences negative. She sings sweetly. Now you have to do one thing. Now this exercise is what you need to do, is you have to put negatives in it. Is that clear? And I'm sure you can do that. So make sure that you put negatives and make these sentences into negative. So that is it for today. Lesson 1 of your grammar English language, that is the sentence. So the rest we'll cover in the next video, right? So that is it for today. Thank you.